Hello everyone, it's Yvonne back to do your bonus read. Okay. I'm going to use the Wild Green Witch Tarot. Wild Witch? Is there a Wild Witch? The Green Witch Tarot for this reading. Oh, there's a couple of people asked me about the t-shirts as well. I just received the t-shirts in bigger sizes, so I'll be getting them up on my website soon. Because they're all really small. So when I ordered small, medium, large, the small was very small. So if you're very small, then you'll be lucky enough to get that, but they wouldn't have fitted. The extra large barely got on me. So I've ordered some double extra larges just to see if I can get a good size range before I start to put them out there. I'm also really trying to find the time to do my own oracle deck as well. That is something I'm really excited about doing, but not enough hours in the day. Anyway, let's get on with your bonus read. Oh, I love it, I love it, I love it. Okay, victory card coming straight out of the gate. Okay, the Six of Wands talks about somebody being recognized. It is about public recognition. It's about being seen. It's about receiving accolades. Perhaps a little bit of the negative side to this card is that whole idea of not letting it sort of make you be smug about things, like do it in a very humbling, honest way. Don't sort of let it go to your head. But the main thing is here, the main energy of this card is that you are finally being seen. Whether this is at work, whether it's in your personal life, whatever it is for you, somebody is really noticing you here. All right. Okay, this is quite interesting because I really feel that whoever this is that you're bringing in here, that's seeing you, you have manifested this. You've waited for this. You've waited patiently. I love it sometimes how spirit sort of is so reassuring about things, because they're saying here that they know that you've been really patient and you haven't been forcing, you haven't been controlling, you've just been allowing. And that they appreciate your patience in this. Something you've wanted, something that you've been asking for, something that you've been manifesting here is on its way. And Spirit is saying that they understand this has been a difficult time, but there is no time for us. So you're looking at it from the human perspective, because Spirit doesn't see that it's taken time. Isn't that divine timing? That's really interesting. All right. So we have here the Devil card. Oh, okay. All right. So what you've been understanding through this time is that your impatience, your aggravations, your angers, your negative emotions, your sadness are all the work of your ego. And some of this you've had to work with or understand in order for Spirit to bring you what you need. So if you thought it was taking a long time, if you thought it was dragging on, if it took such a long time, it was because you had lessons to learn during this time. And you needed to have this time to learn. So the longer it takes, and more time you need to learn the lessons. This is about discarding the ego, or discarding those parts of the ego that really aren't helpful to you. All right, so we have the Five of Wands coming through here with the Hierophant. Okay, I'm going to just go into this a little bit deeper with the energy. You've been through some sort of process here, is what Spirit is showing. You've been through some sort of process to be able to understand how your ego influences your decisions, your life, your day-to-day existence. And even though this has created conflict, even though it's been difficult, they're asking you to look back on how you were to how you are now and how different you are from the lessons learned. Are you more accepting? Are you more hopeful? Are you more in the energy of trusting us now? Because before you came to this earth, you were all of those things. You trusted, you had faith, you did all the things that you needed to do. But in this existence, on this planet, on this plane, you have learnt the value of what you've wanted. You've learnt the value. There's sort of this energy of appreciation and gratitude now. You see yourself more fully. You're seeing your own beauty through this process, and you'd forgotten that. You'd forgotten yourself. So I feel if you have been doing what you needed to do, and you've been challenging your thinking, and you've been understanding and moving through those energies, understanding what the purpose was, then you are more fully coming through the other side. The main thing is here that you had to remember who you were before you came to this earth. Wow. Okay, you've got a lot of ancestral support through this time. Let me just read through. All right, so I have the Eight of Cups coming through here. I feel this is really the energy this morning. I'm really tuning into Spirit this morning. There is this energy that the Eight of Cups for you means walking away from what you knew, what you've learned. This energy of adapting yourself to a life that somebody else has written for you. Without realizing you can write your own story. Because you seem to have been carrying everybody else with you along the way, and you can't do that any longer. It's becoming too much weight to bear. So Spirit is saying here is you need to go back to who you were. And that is what the Eight of Cups energy is showing me this morning. You walking away from this idea of who you are, walking into this energy of understanding. This Victory card is you seeing yourself. Maybe for the first time, maybe you're starting to understand who you are. And you're releasing all of this energy that you have gathered along the way that doesn't belong to you. And this is what you're moving away from with the Eight of Cups. Wow. Okay. Oh, I can see clearly now. I can hear Jimmy Nash going in the background. That's just beautiful. All right. Okay, so I have here the Page of Pentacles. There's the gift. There's the gift. There is a gift coming for many of you that's going to help you move away with this Eight of Cups, regain yourself. It's funny, isn't it? I'm just looking at this card thinking this is a very different Eight of Cups too. Have a look at the energy in this. So this person's not walking away from the cups. He's got his back turned to the cups, but he's considering something here. Is he considering his own personal growth? Because he's ready to set out on a trek. We can see that he's got lots of scripts here. Scrolls. So there's sort of this feeling here that he is leaving something behind, yes. But we do have a castle here as well. So it's like he's considering what he needs to look for now, where he needs to go. Eight of Pentacles coming through with the Six of Pentacles. Wow, a lot of pentacle energy here. These cards here came out in the What's Cracking reading with a very different deck. I feel like this Six of Pentacles is very much the energy of understanding how to, I always say co-create with the universe, but it's really much deeper than that this morning. I almost feel like it's a blending of you into the universe, being part of it, emerging your energies, really understanding how your energies merge together. There is something here that you are going to be moving towards over the next few days to few weeks. And it's about you understanding how to really go with the flow, how to release this Eight of Cups energy and move into the energy of the universe. You're understanding how to blend your spirit, how to just flow. This is something you're going to be working on for. So if you're receiving messages about this at the moment, you're going to be very focused in the next few weeks on really learning how to let go of control and flow with the universe. You're really understanding that you're part of something greater, that you're not a human being. You are a spirit having a human experience. And your spirit is learning how to do what you did before you came to the earth. Three of Cups coming through. Wow, with the Four of Cups. This came through too with the Page of Cups. Some of you are definitely getting ready for union here. Whoever you're dealing with, whoever your counterpart is, whoever your sacred partner is, your sacred partner is moving into this space as well. Understanding the greater purpose here. This may have been someone who was very focused on material energy before, but you're both moving towards this much more fluid energy, I want to say. All right, so we have the Two of Swords coming through. Wow, okay, with the Three of Pentacles. There's a soul contract here. This is almost exactly the same cards as the What's Cracking, but just a very different feel to this energy. Very different feel. There is some sort of choice that needs to be made here. And I'm not really sure, and I'd like to clarify with Spirit, is the choice around choosing to walk away from the human existence in terms of understanding how to be standing in your spiritual energy? Is the choice something to do with a contract that has been made some time ago, maybe lifetimes ago? Because there's a choice around something that is being offered here. Four of Wands. Somebody is coming in to make an offer, and your existence is somehow tied up in this. I need to dig deeper. Six of Wands, some sort of recognition here. Something that you are manifesting, but you're not really manifesting it because you already know it was yours. So the Seven of Pentacles now takes on a whole different energy, as does the Eight of Cups. Because you always knew deep down it was yours. But in order to have it, you had to shed this human experience. That doesn't mean you stop being a human being. It doesn't mean you completely get into your spirituality. It's about really understanding your true purpose and being able to put aside the other energies that you do not need in this existence. And that might be around things like the things you've learned, like negative programming, social conditioning, being able to let them all go. There is something here coming through for you that's going to bring you into this new energy, this energy of feeling really stable, feeling really confident, trusting, flowing, not controlling, really standing in your own power, but trusting that that is there, not listening to the voices in your head, not listening to the negative programming, really understanding who you are. There is some sort of offer coming in for you once you get into this energy here that you are working towards. Once you understand us, then you will move towards what is meant for you. But what is meant for you, you already knew. You already knew deep in your own existence that it was meant for you. You never doubted that. It's your ego that's been doubting. All right, so you may be dealing with the King of Cups here. So you could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces or Scorpio. Six of Swords coming through with the Nine of Cups. Moving away from this energy here and moving towards somebody that you have a soul contract with. And although it's coming up as a wish, deep in your soul you already knew that you were meant to be with this person. Did you trust that? Did you trust that this was your destiny? Now, I feel like if you haven't met this person yet, if you haven't come into a union with this person, that once you reach this energy of moving away from what appears to be an ego energy, you're going to move towards this person that is destined for you. And you'll probably have roast dinner. You're moving towards this energy. What is the choice? What is the choice here? Okay. What is the choice that we are making? All right, so we have the High Priest coming out again. Okay, with the Five of Swords. Okay, all right, I get it. There's the Nine of Cups coming through again. Oh, wow. Okay. The choice is to choose your own stability, to walk away from that doesn't serve you here and move towards your wishes and dreams. So your choice is to trust the universe, to trust what it's bringing you, to have trust and faith that what you were supposed to be doing, you're doing. And that you're letting go of what doesn't serve you. That is your choice. To let go of the 3D and move into the 5D. Again, it can't mean that you're not... oh, wow. Okay. That makes a whole lot of sense here. The space between the worlds. Sacred convergence. The spaces between the words. When we look for guidance, we often look for words that clarify, reassure, and help us find our authentic path through the chaos. Yet there's also guidance in the spaces between the words, between each letter, between all the happenings in our lives, where there is nothing to be said, where there is no lines to be coloured in, where there is just openness. Those are the times when we need to freestyle. We need to do or not to do based on what is happening for us in the moment. Often there is far less to do than we think. Often we don't need to think. There is a space forming around you now. Sometimes when we sense this subconsciously, we feel exhilarated and excited, anxious and nervous and not even sure why. There is a sense perhaps that we wouldn't mind having a map of the unknown territory. That's control, isn't it? Okay. Or perhaps we are happy to wing it and make it up as we go. Either way, there is space to be. It is a receiver for the divine presence. If you have a lot of space of unknowing around you now or within you, then just know there is a lot of divine presence to be received. It can't be explained really. It happens between the words, and yet without it, there wouldn't be any words or guidance at all. The oracle speaks to you now. Enter the space and let go, for your time to receive is upon you. Be blessed. Woo! The eastern rise of time on newborn wings bursts out across the lifeless crowd and sings its climb to heights unknown of beauty, warmth and power upon its throne, to fade again in western sky and only for a moment lie before it takes its course again to breathe once more in heart of man. I'll leave you with that. Thank you.